Dear student, myself Rajendra Asiri. I am assistant professor in computer science department at Government Bangad PG College, Didwana. In the previous lectures, we have discussed about various aspects of cryptography, and we have discussed various type of ciphers, means how to create a cipher from given plain text with the help of a cryptographic algorithm. So when we perform any communication from a sender to receiver, suppose in this diagram, Bob is the sender and Alice is the receiver. So they want to do some private communication. They want to send some secure information, private information from Bob to Alice. But while transmission of the information, one attacker is eavesdropping in between, and the information is being seen by a attacker named here Eve. So he or she is eavesdropping the information in between. So it is just violating the security of the secure information of the message. So now the challenge is that how to secure this communication. So we can apply some cryptographic technique to make this conversation secure. How to do that? So the solution is secure communication. Now if you see here, Bob is sending a private message to the allies. So allies should be able to see that message without any type of modification in the channel, and it should directly seen by only allies. In between, it should not be seen by any attacker. So to ensure this, at server end or at sender end, and we are doing what? Encryption. So your message, private message, will be encrypted and it will go on the channel, and at the receiver, reverse process of encryption, that is decryption, will be applied. Then again the message will be decoded and original message will be delivered to the allies. So in this manner the message can be transmitted in a secure manner. Now in the previous lectures, we have discussed various type of cipher, classification of various cryptographic algorithm based on different categories like stream cipher, buffer cipher, based on correspondence between plain text to cipher text, like monoalphabetic cipher and polyalphabetic cipher we have discussed. Now from now onward we will discuss all these cipher in detail. So in the previous lecture we discussed about the simplest type of cipher, that is additive cipher, or that is also called as shift or seizure cipher. Now in today's lecture we will do about multiplicative type of cipher. So as the name implies, multiplicative cipher means in this plain text will be computed with a key, and the operation we will apply is multiplication, as the name is multiplicative cipher. So multiplication, with the help of multiplicative cation operation, we will convert our given plain text into a cipher text. So if you look here, if you to understand the process, we have taken an scenario, full example we have taken. So Alice is the sender. Alice want to send a plain text named is P. P is the plain text that is input in this communication. Now our aim is to convert this plain text into a multiplicative cipher so that it can transmit in the channel, and it can be transmitted in a secure manner in the form of cipher text, multiplicative cipher, and it is delivered at the receiver end. And at receiver end we will apply some certain decryption algorithm. So just starting again, so initially we are having what? Plain text P. Now P is the input, and we require a secure key, set of key, or a single key is required, because since it is a stream cipher, every alphabet or every symbol in plain text is one by one converted into a cipher text symbol. So suppose we are taking first a single alphabet, or first alphabet, first symbol of the plain text, and we are applying a key. So we have to do plain text alphabet into key, means multiplication operation we will apply. Suppose plain text is h, so corresponding to h, whatever the integer starting from a, for a we are taking 0, and for capital Z we are taking 25. So 0 to 25 we will be giving number to the every alphabet. So p is having some number. Now it will be multiplied with a secure key k. After this the resultant will be mod from 26, because here maximum possible value of this multiplication will be 25 and minimum will be 0. Since we are having only 26 alphabet, so whatever manipulation or whatever calculation we are doing, the resultant will be only from 0 to 25. So 0 to 25 means one alphabet will be the resultant, that will be known as now ciphertext. So that ciphertext will go into C. Now that C is the output of this encryption algorithm, means what we are applying in encryption algorithm, input is P and it is giving what? In the output it is giving what? C. So ciphertext is C. Now once we have the C, C will be transmitted in this channel from sender to receiver. Now C will reach at the receiver. Since receiver, that is here receiver is Bob cannot understand C directly what is C content. So at the receiver end we require a security mechanism, decoding mechanism, that is called as decryption. Now decryption will apply some certain type of again computation. That computation is just reverse to the computation which were performed at the center end. So at the receiver, what we are doing, we are giving C in the input to what? Decryption algorithm, and it will give the output what? P. That is our ultimate target. Means receiver Bob want the message in P form, plain text form, and it is getting in which form? C form. So to convert C into P, we require decryption algorithm at the receiver. So how to perform this decryption algorithm? So we are having what? We have to apply here what? C we need to apply, and into we have to do what? K minus, and that will result into P. So P equal to C into K minus 1 means K inverse. K inverse is multiplicative inverse of the original key. So here in the PPT it is misprinted. Here at place of C we have to write down P, and at place of P we have to write down C, because we are having C here input, and K inverse is the multiplicative inverse of the key. So both these multiplied, and we have to take what? Mod 26. So whatever we will do after the calculation, the result will be between 0 to 25, since mod 26 has been done. So 0 to 25 corresponding alphabet will be again now transferred into P, that will be the plain text. So actually Bob will get the plain text. Here we have sent P, and again here we got what? P. In between the text is in the form of C, ciphertext. So this is the multiplicative type of cipher processing. What is there? In case of shift cipher, we are having total 26 possibility, because we were performing addition operation. So if we perform, suppose 0 plus 0, 0 is answer, 0 plus 1, 1 is answer, 0 plus 2, 2 is answer. In this manner, 0 plus, suppose we are doing 25, then 25 will be answer, 0 plus 26, then it will be 26, then we have to do mod 26. Mod 26 means again the result will be 26 mod 26, result will be 0. So the answer will be 0 to 25, means total 26 possibility was there in case of shift cipher, additive cipher. But here multiplicative inverse is required at receiver end. If you see here, K inverse is required at receiver end. So every alphabet, every digit from 0 to 25 doesn't have multiplicative inverse, right? So what is multiplicative inverse? Any two number when multiplied, Suppose under mode 26, if we are multiplying those number, and if you do mode 26 of this multiplication, then if the answer is 1, suppose I am taking an example, suppose first value is p and second is q. If I multiply both of this, and if I do mod 26, p value and q value in mod 26, and if the resultant will be, 1, it means p and q will be multiplicative inverse to each other. Clear? So now, very important point, in a multiplicative cipher, the plain text, the cipher text are integer in Z26. Z26 means plain text and cipher text can have total 26 possible combination, capital A to capital Z, but the key is an integer in Z26 star. Z26 star, Z star is a special set of Z. Z is normal integer, but Z star is a set of integer, those integer which are having a multiplicative inverse. So in Z26, some integer are having a multiplicative inverse, that only will comes in the set of key. So key is an integer in the set Z26 star. Now that's all from multiplicative inverse. In the next lecture, we will apply additive cipher first, then we will apply what? Multiplicative cipher, and combination of both these cipher is called as affine cipher. So we will apply both this, and in that affine cipher, first additive cipher Z26 will be the key for addition, and for multiplicative cipher Z26 star key set will be taken. So in combination, the security will be increased exponentially. So that is what affine cipher. We will do in detail study about affine cipher in the next lecture. Thank you.